Hi, this is Gary Cato with Project SOS, and I'm very proud to sponsor this episode of Salute. We hope you enjoy it.
We're just going to try, I want to put it together because I want people to know, and I really appreciate working with you guys. And I think it'd be nice to have something out there that shows a feel-good story. Right. And Ike, I'm going to ask you about what you do.
Okay.
And you could say, about, adaptive sports and what it's all about. And then we're going to go into how we
realize people go right to left. You understand that when they're watching TV? That means you got to start at that and come this way.
I don't watch
The
TV.
opposite of what you're accustomed to.
There's always one in the crowd, isn't there? What am I going to do? Move him over there? Or I could start with him and then we'll go this way? Is that what you want to do?
Center of attraction.
Now our assistant producer. Okay.
Did I remember to take my sunglasses off?
Yes, you're off. They're off. Yes.
All right, Bob, I'm ready.
Okay. Hi, and welcome to Eagles 4273. I'm Bob Peters, host of Salute, Central Florida Salute on YouTube. And today is all about a feel-good story. It's all about a young man who's making a difference and a bunch of people who are part of a committee who wanted to help him on his mission. And the young man I'm talking about is Glen Ike Fritz. Glen, would you like to tell people a little bit about yourself and what you do? And then we're going to ask these committee members about what we did and talk about what we did as a committee.
My name is Glen Isaac Fritz. I'm retired United States Army Disabled Desert Storm veteran. And I am blessed to participate in adaptive sports for wheelchair athletes. And what I do is enable others and show them what's possible through wheelchair basketball, wheelchair softball, bowling, and a few other events like adaptive skiing.
And Ike, you're also involved in the Warrior Wheels and other programs, right?
Yes, sir. Warrior Wheels, we provide mentorship and vehicles to veterans and first responders that cannot afford them so that they can get back into the work community and get back into life. That's what we do through Warrior Wheels.
All right, and I'd like to introduce have them introduce themselves, the committee members that are here. We're missing one, Mr. Lou Butler. I don't know what happened, but we'll start over here because he is the vice president of the Eagles, Mr. John Cena.
As he said, my name is John Cena. I'm the vice president, and I'm retired Air Force, 22 years active, 11 reserve. Bob Peters gave me the opportunity to join this committee and to do something for our veterans and especially our disabled and the veterans that have a hard road back.
Yes, my name's Don Breckenridge, and I'm retired Special Forces, retired out of the reserves, 21 years, and have really enjoyed working with Bob. And the things that he tries to do and does, and we're going to try to keep going and make this organization very outgoing, and we got more plans on the road.
Okay, we also have a phone going off in the distance, but I'm sorry to say that's my phone. I hope you can't hear that. But anyway, I have the honor of having a couple of Gold Star parents, and I'd like you to meet them.
I'm Dave Bach. I'm a Gold Star father. I first met Bob back when
the governor decided to dedicate a highway to our son. Remember that way back? And we've been with Central Florida Salute to all the way through to support Bob. We believe what you're doing. Believe it or not, in 1992, we reconstructed and grew a new leg on our daughter. And she's wheelchair bound, so we know exactly what you're doing and the benefits of what you are doing. It's your turn.
Talk about bingo. My husband and I, Dave, you just met. I'm Sandy, and we became a part of the Eagles, which is promoting the efforts of Ike and his adaptive sports program. Through our leader, Bob Peters here, and he had this Veterans Committee. And as my husband mentioned, we are Gold Star parents. We lost our son, Michael, in Afghanistan. And so we have been celebrating the works and the efforts and the love that our military expresses for us each and every day. So we feel like the work of this Veterans Committee fits very well with the Eagles' ideal of people helping people. And now, Rita.
Thank you, Sandy. My name is Rita Coberly. I am the Auxiliary Secretary, and Sandy is our Auxiliary Vice President. As Sandy said, our Eagles motto is people helping people. My husband was in the Navy, a CB, 24 years, and we just enjoy promoting and helping our veterans especially. We can't thank them enough for what they have done for all of us. Ike is a special person. I found out when we had a fundraiser Saturday night that he's from Nebraska. I'm from Nebraska as well, and Sandy and Dave are from Nebraska. Our Madam President, she's from Nebraska, so not only do we have our veterans shirts, but they're red for Nebraska. Thank you.
In case you haven't figured it out, they're from Nebraska.
Go Big Red.
But this committee is a very special group. We've come together for a couple of years now, and I'd like somebody want to talk about how this event became a part, because I've known Ike longer than most of you, and we all met him. You want to talk about how we met him, and that day we all got together afterwards? No, you don't want to talk.
You explain.
All right, I guess I'll do it. Ike lives in the Veterans Village of Umatilla. That's where I met him through Habitat for Humanity. And I'm also on the radio, 1410 The Q, with James Floyd. It's an AM station. Now it's 95.1 on FM. But anyway, he said to me, Bob, we're going to do a float in the parade, the George Fest parade. We want some veterans. So I contacted the committee, and I said, come on, guys, we're all going to get this together. And we did. And lo and behold, James would tell you, he saw this guy come up in a wheelchair, pick himself out of the wheelchair, and just kind of plop the first step, lift himself up onto the second step, and he got on the float. And I'll tell you what, the float was full of veterans and veterans' families and stuff, and everybody was so impressed with Ike, and I explained to them what he does and everything. We came after the parade, we got back together over here, decided to have a cocktail together, and somebody said, we should do a fundraiser for Ike, for what he does to help other veterans and children with disabilities. So I'm very proud to say that this group got together. We had a lasagna dinner. We volunteered to cook. I cooked all the lasagna for 150 people. That's right, Rita. And we had all kinds of donations. These ladies got baskets, raffle baskets, and we had two great entertainers. I thought were going to be here, but maybe they'll show up in a little bit. One is Jeff Letourneau, United States Marine Corps, who's a singer-songwriter, provided some of the entertainment, and Andy Lucchini, who's a comedian. He's also United States Army, Vietnam. He was at the Tet Offensive, and they put on a show here, and they didn't charge a dime. And we did have quite a few, not only our committee members, but a lot of our fellow Eagle members volunteered. And the result is we're going to be doing a check presentation in a little while. We'll get back to you on that. We're going to go outside in the other room so we can do it in front of an audience. So that's about it, unless somebody else got something they want to say. Dave, you don't look like you want to talk. No.
He always hates to give me that.
This will be 20 minutes.
No, I just want to say, Ike, the dinner was absolutely wonderful. We've had such great feedback from all the ones that attended. And I tell you what, you are a true inspiration to all of us. And it was a pleasure to have you and see how much energy you have. It was wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Go Marines.
You can't get them out of where are you from? Nebraska? Oh, yeah. Nebraska. Well, anyway, we're going to take a little break right now. I want to thank everybody. I wanted everybody to be recognized because you know what? There's a lot of bad stuff going on the news and everything. Everybody's fighting with everybody. But this is a love type thing for a veteran who deserves it. And we're going to have a check presentation and maybe some other guests if they show up. So let's take a break. Okay, at this past event that we did for Glen, Ike, Fritz, where we had the honor of having two veterans. One of them was Jeff Letourneau, who could not be here tonight. He says to say hello. Jeff is a singer-songwriter, United States Marine. And this other fella here, who's been on Central Florida Salute YouTube, Andy Lucchini. Andy is United States Army veteran from Vietnam, Tet Offensive. Check his show out. I can't say enough good things about you and Jeff for coming for this fundraiser and doing it for nothing. Would you like to make a couple comments?
Yeah, first you asked me, and second as a veteran. I mean, being the vice commander of the DAV in Lake County for 3 years, and we do a lot for veterans in Lake County. And I'll do it anytime. Anytime I'm free, I got the time. It's a veteran. You can count on me.
All right, well, I want to thank you again for coming tonight and being part of this check presentation. I can't say enough about you and Jeff stepping up because I didn't know what we were going to do for entertainment. And with you guys volunteering, we were able to give him a lot more money. Thanks to you and Jeff. And I'm going to end this with welcome home, brother.
Thank you. Welcome home.
All right. Back to the presentation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Frizzlone. I'm the worthy president. And the Madam President is standing to my right, Ellen Weeb. And we're going to have a presentation from our Veterans Committee to Glen, Ike, Fritz. And the person going to do the presentation is Bob Peters, the chairman of our Veterans Committee.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Madam President. This is the Veterans Committee, and we did a fundraiser here last Saturday for Glen, Ike, Fritz. For those who don't know who Glen, Ike, Fritz is, he's a disabled veteran who does adaptive sports all over the country, mentors newly wounded veterans, as well as children who are wheelchairs. He works to help get them wheelchairs. He does a lot of good stuff. We met him. The Veterans Committee, we decided we wanted to do a fundraiser. I want to thank everybody on the committee and other people who are members of the area who stepped up and volunteered to make this all happen. There's two people here that I want to mention. One of them is Andy Lucchini, who's sitting over there. He volunteered to do the comic. And we also had another gentleman who couldn't be here right now, Jeff Letourneau. They volunteered their time for entertainment. And I cooked the lasagna, which was great. But to help Ike on his mission, that Saturday night, this committee And volunteers raised $3,300 for Ike and his mission. Ike, there it is, brother. You want to say something?
All I can say is thank you very much for making what I do possible. It takes a village is the phrase I grew up with, and every time we help someone else, HERO stands for helping everyone reach objectives. You guys are the heroes. I just get to participate in the sports and watch these kids take off and fly again. So thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up. And once again, Ike, we're behind you.